Coach, today we saw the grit, we saw the compete, we saw good PK, good power play, good play. What changed so quickly in this game compared to the past?
Well, I think a bunch of things. These last two games before here was such an aberration, and it's just, I give these guys so much credit. They've been such a great group to coach. They've never stopped working. They're attentive. They work hard in practice. We were just talking about that there. There's just so many things that went into tonight, and at some point you say enough's enough. And I give a ton of credit to our leaders and our older players. I thought they really stepped up tonight. And it wasn't like we played great. I don't want to think like, oh wow, they won a game. Like we played the way we're capable of playing. We can play much better, but we checked a lot of boxes and showed some characteristics that we're going to need. I thought there were a lot of good things, but I thought we left a lot of offense on the table. And, there's just at some point in time you say enough's enough, and they've faced a lot of adversity in a short period of time. A lot of things they can't control. The injuries certainly have hurt us. Not having Cooch and Granny for that stretch. And then you have the record we have, and you live with it, and you own it, and you taste it, and it's just it snowballs. And obviously Mike talking to the team helped, and I just think there were a lot of things. I don't think it was one thing. I just think it was a lot of things.
Can you describe the scene in the room afterwards? Tommy said that it was an entire locker room, coaches included, celebration.
Yeah, like I said, we've stuck together through all of this, and if you're going to have success in any organization, in any sport, you got to have this. And that's everybody together, and we have it. And a lot of new faces, and we're building, a team mentality. You saw it tonight. There was a lot of great signs tonight about us kind of growing together and coming together. And it takes some time. We're not a patient society. I certainly can be impatient myself. But I can't tell you how good I feel for our players, but it's not like we won one, but this is what we need to do day in and day out. I think there's another level for us to get to, and we can play better. But we did a good job tonight. We did a lot of things that you need to do to win.
Sorry. So was there a bunch of extra efforts there throughout the lineup there, whether it was blocking a shot, disrupting a play and a back check, protecting McKenzie? Did you see all those little extra things on top of
Yeah, there's a cost of winning, right? It's not just making plays, it's what you're touching on. We had, the second period jumps out at me because we had a great sequence where we spent a lot of time in the offensive zone. There were 3 smart changes, the block shots. I thought structurally much better. We protected the middle, It's amazing because I thought we did a good job protecting the middle of the ice. Yet we gave up a breakaway in the third period that, one defenseman turns over, there goes running out, so that happens one time. And, I thought Oteok and Ruda were very good tonight. I really liked their game tonight. But, the price of winning, the cost of winning, I thought there were things that we did tonight more consistently than we have in the past, which gave us a chance to win.
I think one of those things was an intensity that you played for the full 16 minutes, which you probably hadn't seen since maybe the first 2 games of the year. It was there tonight.
And it helps to get up. That first goal's huge, right? You score the first goal, there's a level of, okay, you can breathe, you can play. That was important for us tonight. Backer makes a great play on the goal, and Granny makes a great play. That's hockey. We made more plays tonight, didn't finish them, but there were a lot of almost. And I've said this before, if there was a statistic that said how many almost chances did you have, we'd be at the top of the league. But we looked better, and we've got to do a better job in the offensive zone. There's more offense there for us to create with an opportunity to spend more zone time.
I wanted to ask you about performance today.
Face-offs were great, our percentages were great, and these guys have done a good job all year.
I wanted to ask you about the response with all the players. If anybody got a sniff of Blackwood, they went after them. They responded. Looked like they finally got a message there.
Yeah, and we've talked about that. In fairness to these guys, I know everyone wants to point to what happened against Vancouver. I didn't even see it, so, it was a quirky play. It was, and the kid didn't mean it, obviously, but that doesn't mean you don't. But it was, it was a one-off. And, we were standing up for each other all over the rink tonight, and that's a great sign.
What can you say about McKenzie and just through all this, He's just been a rock. He seems, just all the time he's
Yeah.
the same guy. Just in general, not just tonight, but just the entire.
Listen, I think you're seeing a guy that can be an elite goalie in this league. I mean, I am been so impressed with him. Obviously, I saw him when I was with the Rangers, and he was really good that year. But a lot of goalies have started their careers at the age of 26. They've started Hall of Fame careers. And built like he is, and you got his demeanor and his athleticism, boy, you got a chance to be special in this league. And he is. Our guys have a lot of confidence in him.
What's going through your mind in the last 5 minutes?
I felt good. I felt confident. I did. I really did. I felt confident. Just making sure we had our 6-on-5. It's one of the things we did during the. We talk about it, but we kind of reminders of what we need to do 6-on-5, and making sure I had the right people out there, and I was confident that we're in a good position.
Like you said, this isn't. There's a lot of things you still want to try to improve on here, but how much do you hope it's just a springboard here, just a weight off guys' shoulders, and then you just kind of go play off.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that today too. We talked about just out competing your opponent physically and mentally and having fun, enjoy it. And it's easy to say. You don't want your team to grip the stick too tight. I certainly had many conversations yesterday about what my role is in that, right? I mean, obviously the losing can play a role in it, but what can I do to not add to that, right? Sometimes coaches can do that. I know I've done it in the past, and I'm sure I've done it at some point in time during the course of this season. So I was cognizant of the fact that I was looking to back off to give them some freedom and just play free, and be the player you're capable of being. And they told me I didn't do it. I think they lied to me, but you could see there was a freedom to our, and I think the first goal really made a difference for us.
All right, thanks, David.
All right.